Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm back. I know it's been a little minute. So, today I'm going to be talking about a big mistake that a lot of men in the Redpill community or even in the Manosphere make. A lot of men make this mistake. And it's easy to make this mistake when you're going through that, what they call red pill rage. It's easy to make this mistake, right? So, what I want to be talking about is the reason why a lot of men are, considered jaded or whatever they want to call it. A lot of men go through bad experiences with women, right? And now they end up finding the red pill on YouTube, and the woman gives them a bad taste in their mouth, a sour taste. Because of that bad experience, now they're jaded. Now they see every single woman as, every single woman is out to get you. Every woman is not out to get you, okay? That's first of all. But it's easy to, sort of start thinking this way when you have a bad experience. When a woman does you wrong, it's easy for you to now have a filter over your eyes and think of every woman as a bad woman. But I want to talk about this because the other day I had a bad experience. I was plugging in a socket into the wall, and the plug exploded in my hands, caught on fire, and it burned my hand a little bit, right? Now, if I let this experience traumatize me for the rest of my life, I would say I will never in my life plug in a socket into a wall again. Why? Because a socket blew up in my hands not too long ago, right? I could say I'm never picking up a socket again. All sockets are bad. All plugs, every single plug, if I pick it up, it's gonna shock me. That's just not true. It's not. You want to know why it's not true? Because even when it's a new socket now and a new plug, new cable, now I got to keep in mind, I've been shocked before and I can be shocked again. The possibility is always going to be there. The possibility will always be there, but I keep that in mind. But you see, the thing about it is, if I maneuver correctly, if I handle it properly, the chances of me being shocked are very slim. Is it possible? Yes, it's still possible. It will always be possible that if I plug in that socket, something might go wrong and it might blow up in my hands, right? That's possible. But I got a new plug now, new cable. I don't got no water around. I'm handling everything properly. So now I'll try again, but the chances are very slim. Why? Because you're handling it correctly. The first time that shit blew up my hand, I was, exposing it to water. So in some part, it is my fault. I have to have some type of accountability. I did something wrong. So I say that to say this. When it comes to women, and excuse my voice because I was just coming off a cold and I lost my voice, and that's why I sound like this. That's why I wasn't on YouTube for a little bit, because I couldn't make videos. So, excuse me. So I say that to say this. When you have a bad experience with women, I understand you, bro. I understand. You think every woman is bad now. Every woman is a thought. Every woman is a whore. Every woman is a slut. That's just not the case. Every woman's gonna cheat on you. That's not the case. Can it happen? Of course, 100%. And you always got to keep that in mind. You always got to keep that in mind. If you're dating a woman, you can never get comfortable, because the possibility of her cheating is always there. And even if you do everything right, the possibility is there. Same way with me plugging in the cable. If I'm doing everything correctly, The shit could malfunction. It could still blow up in my hand. But if you do everything right, the chances of that happening are going to be reduced. Because if a woman did you wrong, if a woman felt like, okay, I think I can do this guy dirty, I don't have enough respect for this man, and I think I can go cheat on him, do him dirty behind his back in front of, the whole world to see. If a woman feels like she can do that to you, to a certain extent, most likely you are to blame. Most likely you are acting soft, you aren't acting masculine enough, and you're being insecure, whatever the case may be, but you have some sort of fault in it. So for you to think that all women are going to cheat on you, you have to keep in mind, all women can cheat. Whether it is a new relationship or the one after that, it's possible. But don't be jaded, and don't let that one bad experience ruin and stain the rest of your dating life, because now you're carrying past baggage into that. Now what you want to do is you want to maneuver correctly. You want to handle it a better way. There's a better way to do things, and now that you know that, you move correctly. You require respect first before love. You require respect as the base. You set boundaries, right? You set boundaries. You vet the women that come into your life. You filter them out to see which ones are best suited for you to reduce the possibility of something like that ever happening again. But if you learn from that last experience and you say, okay, now I am going to require respect, the chances of that happening are going to be reduced by a lot, because this woman respects you now. If you've been acting very masculine, if you are true to your masculinity every single day, you're not acting soft, you're not being needy, you're not being insecure, you're confident, the chances of her cheating on you is going to be reduced by a lot. So that's why a lot of guys need to get over this, red pill rage, and understand that to a certain extent, if something bad happens to you with a woman, it's most likely because of you, because your woman is a reflection of your masculinity. A woman can only do what you allow her to do. So if a woman got comfortable enough to think that she can do all these types of things, this was a slow, gradual process, most likely. There was small signs of disrespect that weren't being checked, and just boundaries that were being crossed and not being checked. Along the way, something small turned big, and it ended up a bad situation. And I understand you, bro. I understand how you feel. I understand you're mad, but you can't be mad at all women now. You can't put all women in this category. You can't say all women are bad, all women are gonna cheat on me, because it's just not true. All right? You gotta learn to maneuver in a better way, maneuver correctly. Put your foot down when it needs to be put down, So from that point on, now your new relationships are going to be way better, 10 times better. But that's because you understand women now, and you're not living in a fairy tale land, and you know that it can happen to you. But you're not insecure. You're not always thinking about it. You're not looking for it. Oh, what if she cheats on me? Oh, what if she cheats on me? No. Okay, every woman has the capability of saying, all right, I'm going to cheat on this guy. But don't sweat it, because when that moment comes, you give her a one-way ticket to the streets. You book her a first-class flight on Frontier, straight to the streets. From wherever she's at, Florida to the streets, expeditiously. Okay? All right, guys, that's the video for today. Like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. Peace out, guys.